Hi, welcome to Samsung's How-To Videos. In this video, I'm going to give you a few suggestions on how to connect a cable, satellite, or antenna converter box and a DVD recorder to your TV. First, let's talk about what to do with the signal coming into your house. For the purposes of this video, you must connect the incoming cable to a converter box. It doesn't matter if you have cable, satellite, or antenna. You must connect your incoming signal to a converter box. If you're a satellite TV subscriber, this is nothing new. If you have an antenna or cable subscription, you need a box because most Samsung recorders have not had tuners since 2007. If your recorder does have a tuner, chances are it's an analog tuner and it will not work after June 12, 2009 for over-the-air signals. Analog cable tuners may work after this date depending on what your cable company decides to do. Using a converter box may be a new concept for the antenna users out there, but it's become a necessity if you want to record. For more information about getting a digital to analog converter box and a $40 coupon, go to www.dtv2009.gov. Cable users may have to get a box from the cable company, again, depending on what your cable company decides to do. Either continue with broadcasting analog or switch over to all digital. Okay, let's start connecting our equipment. The three most common setups are 1. An HD TV and a standard def converter box, 2. A standard def converter and a standard def TV, and 3. An HD converter and an HD TV. All of the setups must have these connections. The incoming cable going to the coax input on the converter box. The signal has to be processed by the converter box before going to any other device. And 2, take a set of composite AV cables and connect one end to the AV out or line out bank on your converter box and connect the other end of the cables to the AV in on the back of your recorder. If you have an HD TV and a standard def converter box, I'd actually recommend using a set of component cables over an HDMI connection for the recorder to the TV. I also recommend connecting a coaxial cable from the converter box out to the in on the TV so the recorder doesn't have to be on if you're not using it. If you have a standard definition TV and a standard def converter box, I recommend using another set of composite AV cables from the AV out on the recorder to the AV in on your TV. You can also connect the length of coax cable from the 2 TV jack on your converter box to the coaxial jack on your TV so you can watch TV without having the recorder turned on. If you have an HD box and an HD TV, I recommend connecting an HDMI cable from the box to the TV, and I also recommend using another HDMI cable from the recorder to the TV. All right, that's it for the connections. The last step is getting everything to the correct input. Since we connected the converter box to the back of the recorder, turn the recorder to the AV1 input by pressing the Input Select button on the DVD recorder's remote. Next, turn your TV to the input you connected the recorder to. Your TV remote has a button that switches the inputs just like the Input Select button on the recorder's remote. It could be called Source, TV Video, Input, or a lot of other things. If you don't know which button switches sources, consult your TV's owner's manual. If you're using a coaxial cable from the converter box to the TV, you have to turn your TV to either channel 3 or channel 4, depending on your area. And that's it. If you have any other questions about which connection cables to use, please see our basic connection guide video. For any other questions, see the FAQ, how-to guide, or troubleshooting guide on the Samsung.com support page. Thank you.